one.
Go on, just do it.
Okay, right. Here goes. This one's for you, all right? Oh, oh, wait, what? Tell me. Here we go.
Trish. Come on, darling, you can't sleep. Time to take you back to George.
Come on, already late.
Damn, George. I wish you were dead.
George die? Old golfers never die. They only lose their balls.
Ha ha, very funny.
Come on, Tricia, he's not that bad. And if you hate him as much as you say, you shouldn't have married him.
You're right, but we all make mistakes.
You never loved him.
Of course I did.
And?
And? What?
And what happened to make you hate him?
You want a list? Okay. He drinks. He flies off the handle for no reason. He always knows, or thinks he knows, what's best for me. He's a pig. He stifles me. Shall I go on?
Maybe he just loves you too much. I mean, good old George doesn't seem the type to...
That's just it. Good old George. Everybody says good old George, but what about me? Am I invisible or something? Walk 3 paces behind him. The brainless wife who only married him for his money.
I'm sorry. I had no idea. Did he know you feel like this?
Yes, he does. That makes it worse. Now he won't let me go anywhere or see anybody without his say-so.
Lets you come here, though, doesn't he?
Ironically, my darling, it's because he trusts you. But I bet you, right this moment, he's watching the clock, wondering whether to send out a search party.
David? Well, what do you think?
Well, quite frankly, George, I'm dumbfounded you've been so generous to me.
Nonsense, man. I consider you and Tricia to be my only family. And if it hadn't been for you, I'd never have clinched the Europe deal, let alone the Far East Consortium.
That was nothing. Business is business. I'm quite happy with my percentage. Besides, you didn't have to leave a penny to me.
Forget it, David. It's nothing more than you deserve.
Actually, though, I'm slightly puzzled why you showed me details of Tricia's inheritance. I mean, surely it's got nothing to do with me. It's not my business.
I got a problem, David. It's personal. Very personal. I need your help.
Go on, I'm listening.
Not now. Not now, woman. Out! And shut the door! It's about Tricia. Some things are difficult for me to talk about, even to you. So you must promise me to keep this strictly confidential.
Of course, that goes without saying.
Well, maybe I'm wrong, but... well, I worry about Tricia's future if, God forbid, something should happen to me. If it does, I'd like to think I can rely on you to take care of her.
Of course. But what's the problem?
She's naive, you see, and very vulnerable. And unfortunately, she's got herself involved with a bit of lowlife, a slimy fortune hunter. Well, she doesn't know I know. In any case, she wouldn't believe me. She believes the sun shines out of his arse. I need proof, David. evidence from an independent source. Who better than you? Come on, let me introduce you to this slime ball. Study him carefully, David. Then get me proof. Get me proof, and I'll squeeze the life out of him with my bare hands.
Can I see you tonight?
Oh, I don't know. It could be difficult.
Just call me anytime, okay?
Ah, welcome home, my children. Darling?
Excuse me, gentlemen, but I have things to do. George, dear, why don't you fix the men a drink? There must be some in the house, somewhere.
Well, my young stallion, how's she doing? Coming up to her expectations, is she?
I'm not a stallion, George.
Oh, come on now. I bet you've had all the lady members, right? I know I did when I was your age. I hear they're begging you for it, am I right?
Maybe. But they're all married, George.
Worries you, does it?
Of course it does. I'm a coward.
You're no coward, son. Just smart. Jealous husbands can be dangerous. Very dangerous.
Look, I don't wish to appear rude, George, but I really have to get back to the gnomes of Zurich.
Sorry, gentlemen. Appalling manners. Gary, this is David, my financial director. Gary, my wife's golf instructor.
Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I've got to be going too. See you again, George.
Don't forget, David. Proof.
No problem.
Large area of low pressure from the east, we can say goodbye to sunny weather for some time to come. This area here, in particular in the southeast of England, will be the first to be affected by this cold front, with heavy showers and thunderstorms moving slowly northwards to the Midlands by midday tomorrow. The north of Scotland can expect high winds of up to about 60 miles an hour. Moving on now to tomorrow's weather, we can fully expect a lot more of the same, with the chance of some lighter showers by early evening. Raincoats and umbrellas, I'm afraid, will be out once again. Looking ahead now to the weekend, at last we see the chance of some sunny weather.
What's up?
It's midnight. Time for bed.
What for? What's the point?
To sleep, of course.
Not everyone goes to bed to sleep. Just us.
Well, I do. You've been drinking.
Oh, I see. We don't make love because I drink. Or do I drink because we don't make love?
Think what you like. I'm going to make a coffee. Sorry, darling. He's drunk, but not drunk enough. I'm not going to make it tonight.
All right, darling. I understand. Call me tomorrow.
Try and stop me. Love you.
Love you too.
You're damn convincing. Too convincing for my liking. I think you're really falling for her.
No chance. She's just money. Our money. My angel. I do believe you're getting jealous. Lost your bearings, David? Or are you playing Sherlock Holmes?
That obvious, was it?
Of course. Maybe I can make it easier for you. I'm going to the bank and then onto the golf club. Want to come?
Funny things, banks. Confidentiality is their trademark. But things slip out, you know.
Meaning?
Just rumours.
Such as what?
That you talk in five-figure numbers, live in modest surroundings, but have a large overdraft. People might be beginning to wonder.
What people?
Shall we say, interested people?
You can tell, whoever is interested, that my overdraft is my business. And you can also say that one of my investments is about to pay off in a big way.
Maybe. Maybe not.
Good shot. After today, we'd better stop seeing each other for a while. George is getting suspicious.
To hell with him. I've had enough, Gary. I can't bear him near me anymore. I want to be with you. Always.
Steady on, darling. I can't keep you in luxury like George can.
I don't need luxury. I just need you. We earn a good living. We can manage.
Things aren't going that well at the moment. I'm in serious debt.
Really serious.
Afraid so. I borrowed a small fortune and stupidly invested the lot in a property company.
That was stupid.
I'll say. It went broke. Now the bank has called in a loan, they want my flat, and the tax man wants my blood.
How much do you need to straighten your debt?
100,000.
100,000's not much. Maybe I can help.
It's a lovely idea, darling, but it's not on. I can't take money from you. What would people think?
Now you're being silly, darling. Who cares about people? You must let me help.
You mean you'd lend me 100,000? Just like that?
Of course I would. If I could. Only George handles all our finances. I can't get my hands on the big investments without his signature. He'd never agree.
What about smaller sums? Say half now and half later. What am I saying? I can't take your money.
I can give you 10,000 next week. Will that help?
It might.
Okay. If you make this putt, I'll arrange it.
What are we going to do? 10,000's not much. Maybe we'd best move on.
How the hell was I to know George controls everything? Maybe it's not so bad.
How do you mean?
10,000 now, a few thousand later. Maybe in a year we could...
A year? You can forget that. I'm not having you share her bed for a year. Cut your losses and quit, or I'm history.
All right. All right. I'll think of something.
You sounded urgent. What's the matter? Good God. Did he do that?
Don't. It's painful. Don't touch me.
For God's sake. Tell me what happened.
I asked him about the money. The 100,000. And then I told him about us.
You did what? Oh, Jesus. What the hell did you do that for?
I had to. You need the money, and I hoped he'd understand. But he's said the only way I was getting it is when I inherit it.
Where is he now?
He's at home, raging drunk.
Right. Listen to me. I want you to drive to the golf club. Get seen, talk to people.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to talk to him. That's all. Make him see reason.
You can't. He's got a gun. He wants to kill you.
Don't worry about me. I can handle him. Do what I tell you.
Okay.
I bet all you've got to do is actually sit and look at it, you know. There it is on the table.
David, thank God you're here. There's been a terrible accident. I think you better call the police.
I already have, you bastard. I saw you break in. I saw the whole thing.
John, would you mind now, please? Yeah. No, that's fine, Tony. Thanks very much. Got all I need.
Okay, sir. There's nothing more we can do tonight. I'll see you down the station tomorrow. Shall we say 11:30?
No problem. Be glad to. Good night.
Congratulations, darling. You handled that beautifully.
Come here, you makeup slipping.
What? Oh, yes. Come on, darling. We've engineered the perfect murder and got away with it.
Maybe, but I don't have to like it.
You will. Especially when we're together.
Oh, for God's sake, Tricia. You don't want me. You never wanted me. And I don't need you. Not anymore.
Don't need me? What are you talking about? Are you forgetting something? David? David, I'm talking to you.
You want it?
You might think you don't need me, but I've got it all now. His money and his power. I might even fire you. Do I make myself clear?
Didn't I mention it? George wasn't as stupid as you thought. He changed his will. All you get is the house. I get everything else. Everything. Do I make myself clear?
You bastard. You lousy, stinking bastard!